Hey everybody, it's me, Sven Sharpen here, bringing you day number 139 of Let's Talk About Autism. Breaking news, we've got autism news coming up, which is hilarious. I didn't think I'd be adding this in this series, but that's exactly what's happening, because earlier today I got something in my feed that I think needs to be talked about on this series. So yeah, before we get started, I'd love you to hit the like and subscribe buttons down below the video. It'll help me out a lot. So yeah, Donkeycrats in Colorado's state capital, which are having a special session. I mean, it's not legislative season here. That's usually January through May, but they're doing it now in August because they really want to screw this place up even more than they already have. But they're thinking about cutting Medicaid to autistic kids, which is really odd considering they love Medicaid. It's their favorite thing. It's like, oh, we love Medicaid. We don't want to cut Medicaid, but they're cutting Medicaid to autistic kids. That's strange. But yeah, they're doing it. And the reason for this, I think, do take this with a grain of salt though. I can't find any information online because it's not like the news is ever going to talk about this. But yeah, the reason for this is because more than likely, obviously they want families to pay out of pocket for forced treatment. Like if an autistic kid doesn't agree to something and is being forced onto it because the government says they're going to fail, of course, I mean, parents can't consent, but they're having their hands forced. So they're going to pay huge amounts of money because they think their kid's going to fail without special needs, without medicalization. And I'd imagine like things like Zoloft and Risperidone, these are very controversial drugs being put on autistic kids as young as 5. Personally, I was 5 years old, but wouldn't be surprised if it was 4, 3, or even 2 years old. And they just got that off Medicaid. And it's like, oh, that sounds like something we would do. Well, it's very sinister because they're forcing families to pay for this straight out of pocket, while more than likely they're also still using taxpayer dollars to prop up not just the medicalization, but also the ABA, also the child abuse in the schools that I talked about, and a lot of the other stuff that special needs does. So it's just not going to be under Medicaid. So taxpayer dollars are still going to be used to prop up the industries. It's just not going to be used to cover the family's expenses. So it's a way of forcing both the families of these kids to pay massive medical bills to treat a child that doesn't need treatment, and also forcing taxpayers to pay for it because it's big pharma and ABA and things need taxpayer dollars to survive. So it's a really sinister plan to force everyone involved, the taxpayer and the families of these autistic kids, to pay for special needs, which all the more points to a very real, very money-hungry, corrupt special needs industry, which I will talk about. So yeah, that was day 139. I'll see you on day 140. Thank you very much for watching this video, and goodbye.